All right. Gonna make a Twitch background today. Um, a lot of people make overlays, and that's fine, but I don't want to cover up any of the windows. But a nice background with something moving, it looks good because otherwise there's just stationary windows and text. So yesterday I made some tacos. There's taco particle system. And I'll press play. You can see it around the windows right now in chat. There we go. So I've got this particle system, and it takes taco pictures that I made and randomly spreads them across the screen. So we can do that. So I start in Photoshop. I opened a new file. The canvas size I chose is 100 by 100. You can use whatever you want. And I've got a drawing tablet. I think this one was $40. They're not very much money. And then I drew a taco. And I want to change this up and draw something else today. What do I want to do? Probably I'll do a little Canada flag. That can go on the show tomorrow. Although we could go online and get a really nice, perfect, already made Canadian flag. Why not just draw one ourselves? It doesn't have to be that accurate. Delete my lettuce and my tomatoes and my taco shell. Rectangle and pick red. There. Another one, it'll be white. Red on the outside, it's white in the middle. It's close enough. If the proportions are off, so what? It's it's a homemade flag. It's always nice to have a personal touch. So I could probably get this to line up. But when I have a hard time with this, there we go. There are guides, and that's another way to do it, but I can just there hold down Alt and then the rectangle there, right over here. That is a mask. So the white only shows up where the red rectangle is. That works. There we go. Eyedropper to get some red. It's probably going to be a terrible maple leaf. One. I need a reference picture anyway. Canada flag. Copy, paste. And then Control T. Get it the right size. So I could totally use that, but I want to make one. Things should be handcrafted. It's the point in art. That's the whole problem with AI art. As nice as some of it can look, what's the point if a person didn't make it, if a person didn't get enjoyment out of it? All right, right. Got a maple leaf. Got a little point there and a little one there. Up for 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a little crooked. There's an erase tool, which is good. You could use the pen tool too. I really just want to draw a terrible pixel version. I think I do. Yep. Okay, steady hand. Point, point. I'll just color it in and fix it after. There. Big 4. Erase that. Sticking out a little too much. Okay, and move it over to center it. It's a lovely handmade janky maple leaf. Perfect things look too fun. There we go. Delete the old maple leaf, got the new one. Save that. And then Unity. So I made a Taco particle system already, and we could just make a new one. It's not that hard. So without any coding whatsoever, we can use Unity just to have some fun, just to animate. So particle systems here under effects, particle system, we can call this Canada flag. Particles. Kada. Too many A's. There we go. Canada. Canada flag particles. And this is going to need a material. So right click again, create material. Canada flag material. Lots of typing, but it's better to label things instead of trying to figure it out later. So Canada flag material is where we're going to put our visual. So visual from here, Canada flag. I think it goes in albedo. And there was another setting. I can look in my other particles. There we go. Yeah, I changed it to sprites. That was all. I'm pretty sure I stuck it into albedo as well. So go to the material and put a Canadian flag in it. I think it was there. Change this to sprite default. There we go. Now we have our Canada flag. Go to the Canada flag particles, go all the way down to where it says render. And drag in Canada flag material to where it says material here. There. Now we got some Canada flags across the screen. Nice and easy. And we just have to decide how fast we want them to move, how many. So emission, I like not 10 at a time, just one. And instead of their lifetime just being 5 seconds, I'll go for a minute. Give it a minute, and we can slow down their speed. Go to 2. It's still kind of fast for a stream. People don't need things flying past them. 1 is good. And then the shape. Hemisphere just spreads it out over the whole screen. That works. Could do a rectangle too. Think I'll pass. Hemisphere. And I'll save that as a prefab. Just drag any object from the hierarchy in Unity over to the files here, and it saves it as a prefab. And lower this to just below the screen. There we go. It can be right at 0, right in the center. So now I'm going to turn on recording for OBS. Press play. And I'm just going to let it go. Oh, I still have some tacos. That's okay. I'm going to let it happen. Canadian tacos. Let this play for a minute. It should only last about 1 minute, 1.5 minutes. And we're going to take the recording, put it into Premiere Pro, and cut it down. Make it the right size. Because I don't need the rest of my window and screen showing. So whether you like Unity or you like Twitch or Photoshop, hopefully there's a few things in here for you to pick up some tips. But it's a pretty simple process. Like give me 10 minutes and yourself, if you have these programs or something similar, right? Like if you don't have Photoshop, there's others. There's GIMP that comes to mind. I've used that before. Lots of people have used that. There's a few free programs. It's gotta be about done. But if not, I'll just stop it anyway. We can put on a loop. That's fine. Yep. It's the end of the tacos, but the flags kept coming. Probably have it on loop. Yep. I've got it looping here. So you can turn off loop, and then that way you can actually have your video loop nicely because it can go from black as a background or whatever background you choose to sending out your pictures to black, right? If it's not looping, it sends out all the tacos or flags, whatever image, and then they stop. And that's when you can have your loop from one black screen to the next. Okay. Stopped OBS. Got the recording, so I don't need Unity anymore. I don't need Photoshop. I need Premiere Pro or After Effects or whatever you use for video editing. Support format or damage file. Oh, yeah. I've had to use Blender for this. I shouldn't have to. No, I don't. I was thinking I had to convert files. No, I don't have to for this. Just looking, I've got a couple of videos here, and where's my taco recording? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's it. Should have done it more full screen. That's fine. Whatever. It still works. So drag that over. Drop the media in there. There we go. Okay, it worked. Unlink because I don't need audio. Click on the audio, delete it, and left with the video. There's where it starts. So cut that, delete that first section, and right there. Good enough. Cut that, delete the end. So now in the middle, I've just got my stream. And then increase the scale. There. 190. Enough. That'll work just fine. And then send it over to Media Encoder. That'll take a moment. But yeah, it'll just be a video of tacos and Canadian flags flying across the screen. And then it'll loop. Just keep going around. Save that here. Save it as taco flags. And it'll take just a moment. It's this media encoder, just encoding. And I'll pull it over into OBS. There, done. Here's OBS. Instead of having a taco video, I can stop that. Add media source, the taco flags video. I have to browse. There we go. And click the loop button. And you can change the speed too. I think about 100% is fine, 98. There we go. It's tacos. That was a quick stream. I'm going to end it. It was fun. It's just a little fun, and I'm going to go back to getting some work done. Enjoy.